What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Just gonna be a short video talking about the new champion that will be arriving in the realm for Season 5 in the first patch of Season 5 for Paladins, Scheme, or Schism, Scheme, whatever you want to call it. If you guys are living under a rock, HRS was actually today. I don't know. It used to be called HRX. Now it's called HRS. I don't know. Whatever. Same thing. Just going to talk about him. They actually showed him on the update show. So if you guys like these types of videos, just kind of a general update video, and everything else we got as well, we'll be talking about like some stuff like overviews. We got a few insights onto some stuff we're going to be getting in the near future as well. So, and some plans to have for the rest of the year. I'll talk about that as well towards the end. Mainly it's going to be talking about the new champion, though. I might throw some gameplay on screen. So if you guys like these videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. You guys know the deal. I'm going to get right into this. Brand new champion. I'm telling you guys right now, like, I don't think this is what the game really needed right now. Just judging off of what we've seen in the update show. Go over, check the update show out, guys. Like I said, I might put gameplay from the update show in this video. I don't know. I'll see if I can try to do that. If not, go look up the update show. I'll leave a link to the patch notes in the description of the video as well, so you guys go check it out yourself. They did update it with everything for the new champion. The new champion's called 7, by the way. So another flank champion. How many flank champions do we need for this goddamn game? I do not know. I just don't think this is what the game really needed right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but like, doesn't the game need another support really badly right now? Or am I just fucking crazy? I could be just crazy. Or does the game really need like another tank that isn't a Zon? I don't know. Maybe I'm just absolutely crazy. I don't know. Last thing we need is a flank, let alone a DPS. Like, I don't even think he's that much of a flank. I really don't. I think Will.o is more of a flank than 7 is. I think 7 is legit a DPS with a little bit more mobility than your average DPS. I wouldn't even classify him as a flank with how much damage he seems to do. I don't know. 1900 health. He has his weapon. I just don't overall really care for him, if I'm being honest. I feel like he's just really lazy. We could have got something way different that the game could have needed, and the game did not need another noob stomper, pub stomp champion. What 7 is, once I go through his entire kit, he is legit the definition of a fucking noob stomper. Meaning, the people that do not pay attention to their surroundings, that do not look around the map and pay attention to where everybody is, aka your typical ranked player, or people of that nature, or your people that are just first playing the game or never play the game at all, whatever. He is going to absolutely eat them people alive. I'm telling you right now. He is going to be probably the definition of an absolute noob and pub stomper type flank. Similar to Sky, similar to Koga, Talus, those ones as well. Another invisibility flank, by the way, as well, as I get into it. Heavy weapon, heavy SMG. It has 3 different fire modes. One is a mag dump, where you can actually dump your entire clip of bullets into somebody. For every 10 bullets fired, it's 500 damage. You can do 2,000 damage if you dump an entire clip onto somebody, and that is not counting headshots. Granted, you have to be right up at somebody's face to do it, and it does have a lot of recoil. But it's similar to, if you guys play Overwatch, it's similar to Fan the Hammer from McCree, except he doesn't have the same type of gun. It's not a Peacekeeper, it's a heavy SMG. Got a default mode, which is a burst mode, similar to Victor's burst rifle. If you want a really simple comparison, it just doesn't do as much damage, and it doesn't have as good of range and as easy to recoil. It has a decent amount of recoil, it seems like, but I'm not 100% sure since I haven't played him. I kind of have to play him to see how it compares to like Victor and stuff. So, and then we have the automatic. He has an automatic one, which is kind of your typical one. You just hold down the trigger, or you hold down the left mouse key, or whatever you be playing on, and it'll shoot automatically. There you go. He seems to have really good like medium range damage too for a flank. Like, he does a shit ton of damage at like medium, even long range with like your burst fire. It does a lot of damage. I don't know. From the update show, it looks like he does really good damage at all ranges, which is you don't expect for a flank. Which I'm saying he's not really a flank. He's a mix of a flank and a mix of a DPS. The same thing as a Zon, except the Zon is a mix of everything, even a support. So you got your alternate fire trigger discipline, which is the one you can actually, it's just an ability that you actually switch between all your firing modes, self-explanatory. Explosive dodge, which is actually another recycled ability, which I don't know why we keep going back to recycling abilities. Why are we taking Cassie's dodge roll and just adding a couple grenades to it and calling it a new ability? I really don't know. Can we quit recycling abilities from the game, please, and actually come up with something original? It makes it look so lazy. Like you just don't have any time to plan for anything, so you have to look into the current game and use abilities that are already in the current game just to patch out and fill out a new champion. That's at least from what I've seen, and at least what I think of what's going on. I don't know. Same thing with Vora. They took Grover's Vine and applied it to Vora. There's a few other instances too. There's a few other things that I'm just not thinking of. I'm sure you guys will know. Similar to that, I don't know. It just makes it seem really lazy. Look, all it is a Cassie dodge roll with less distance, and after you roll wherever you were standing previously, like 1 second prior, you dump down 3 grenades. There you go. There you go. That is legit. That is his movement ability. Garbage. Grappling hook, which I think is really cool. This is something that should have been in the game a long time ago, and I don't know why they did not give this to Vora. Vora was the perfect champion to have a grappling hook. Why did they skip over Vora and give her such a shitty movement ability when they could have gave this to Vora and she would fit this perfectly, and now we're just first now getting it, like a year later. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what the plans are. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I just think this would have been something on Vora that should have been really good, or even like Octavia, like a grappling hook for Octavia. Like, doesn't that make sense? Am I crazy, or does it not make sense for like having a grappling hook on Octavia as well, instead of like a huge jump into the air, which doesn't really fit her as much? I don't know. Maybe I'm just overlooking into stuff, but I just think there was other champions previously that we already got that would have had a grappling hook and it would have fit them better than what I think it fits Seven for. Instead of a shitty Vine or a shitty Buck Leap. That's pretty much what they both have, Octavia and Vora. There you go. I don't know, it's pretty much what it is. You grapple and you're able to stick to walls and you become stealth for 5 seconds. There you go. That's what it is. Another stealth champion that can actually sit on walls. So when you can walk around, you have your noob players. Why I'm calling him a noob farmer. Because every time he's going to be sticking on a wall, nobody looks up and nobody looks behind them. They always look straight or at like a 30-degree angle. They never turn their heads and they never look around the map. That is the problem with half the player base. He is going to absolutely just slay the noobs. Noob Slayer. Seven the Noob Slayer, that's what they should call him. I don't know how many. I'm probably going to end up getting like 100 fucking kills just for sitting on top of a doorway and having somebody walk underneath me and just jumping down behind them and like legit killing them and dumping an entire clip into their back and one-shotting them. I don't know. That's probably what's going to end up happening. And then you have the ultimate, which is called the Order 77. Target enemies with your mask, locking onto them. And pretty much what it is, it's a lock-on ability that gives a fear, which is it's actually a 2-second fear, which is crazy. It doesn't do much damage, but it's huge CC. A new type of CC being added to the game. Similar to Damba, I think Damba is also a fear, but I think we have not had any fear type CC in the game since Damba, which is really weird. So they got his talents, tribunal upgrades, fire imbued mag dump that deals damage over time, electrical charge burst mode that reveals enemies and deals AoE damage, and ice infused automatic fire that slows enemies. So pretty much an Amani type, like an Amani fire and ice stance combined into one, and you add electric stance to that as well. I don't know how that's going to be. I'll have to play it myself. It seems really good, but I'm going to have to play it myself. Overcharged. Your ult is now overcharged. The ultimate no longer fears enemies, but does 1100 damage and has a 50% increased charge rate. I can tell you right now that's going to be broken. This will probably be his best talent. Overcharged will probably be his best talent, if I had to guess. Spring loaded. explosive dodge, drop an additional explosive where you land and take off from, and decrease the cooldown by 35%, and increase the range by 25%. That'll be his worst talent. His movement ability is the worst thing about him already. Just because you run a talent just above his movement ability just doesn't make sense. Let's look at his cards real quick. I'm not going to tell if these are even any good, but we might as well, since this will be the only thing I'm really talking about in this video, apart from a few other little things towards the end. Fragments heal for 10% of the max health over 5 seconds when latched to a wall, which actually can probably be ramped up to 50%. So that's actually huge. You can get half your health back if you're latched to a wall. That would actually be really huge. That might be a really good card. Health card, reset the cooldown of grappling hook, decrease your reload speed. Well, that actually might be pretty good too. If you want to just walk up to somebody and one tap someone with your entire clip, that might be decent. Grappling hook, gain 10% DR while latched to a wall. Grappling hooked enemies heals you. Oh yeah, you can actually, with your grappling hook as well, if you can actually pull enemies towards you, and if you're actually a tank, if you actually use it on a tank, you actually get pulled towards them. So that's just another little tech with this grappling hook. If you're like a squishy, a support, a flank, or a DPS, and you use it on somebody on the enemy team, they'll be pulled towards you and get, I think, like take 200 damage or something. That's kind of cool. Forgot to discuss that at this when I was looking through his abilities, but I don't know. Ammo refill card when you swap to alt fire. Decrease the recoil of mag dump. I don't know if that'll be any good. Gain 4% movement speed while in automatic fire mode. Reduce active cooldowns by 1 second while getting a kill while in burst mode. A lot of really specific mode type cards. I don't think those are going to be that good. Explosive dodge, increase the distance of explosive dodge. So you can get a 25% increase in distance without even having to run a talent. So that just makes that talent even worse for his movement ability, because you can just, if you want to really run, you can get 25% movement from loadout cards without having to waste an entire talent for it. There you go. Awful talent already. That'll be his worst one if I'm had to guess. Increase the damage radius of your explosives. Generate 10 ammo. Reduce the cooldown of latch. Whatever. And we actually got some cosmetics. He actually has 7 recolors. They call them skins, but they are recolors. And a new skin is I don't know what the definition of a new skin is for them. I think everything they put out, they think it's a skin, even though it's a recolor or a shitty spin-off of an old recolor. They aren't recolors, guys. They aren't skins, guys. They're recolors. Here's the best one, of course. They put the best one behind the season pass. The only one that looks good. The rest of them look like garbage, and they give all the garbage ones that look like shit away to us. Typical high res. Lock the good shit behind a paywall, and then give the easy and shit that they took maybe 2 minutes creating and just dropping a different color overlay over, and maybe changing a little bit of the mask. That's about it. Guarantee you they probably took 5 minutes making these other recolors. How bad they look. Crimson Guard, awful. Ivy Sentinel, awful. Death Orchard, Biting Wind, awful. Golden, probably his best skin, or his best recolor, is the golden one, but I don't know, are you going to get him to level 50? I'm sure there'll be some sweats that sit and play 24/7 on patch day that get him to level 50 before everybody else. I'm assuming that'll be what happens. Got a default emote, you got a season pass emote, whatever. Got some other stuff, got some more MVP poses, that's about it. That's all we really got updated here. Just some other stuff that I really want to quickly discuss. We are going to be getting a trade district and a Warder's Gate map visual update. I don't know why they're, like, Warder's Gate is still actually a really new map. I don't know why they're spending time visually updating Warder's Gate when they can be updating some of the older maps in the game. I just don't understand. Like Ice Mines, like why don't they just overhaul Ice Mines? Why are they wasting their time on Warder's Gate? I don't understand. And then we're going to be getting a trade district visual rework. Like anybody cares. But we also do have, we did get confirmed today during HRS, we will be for sure getting one new map this year. So, and they actually showed like a little teaser of it, which is legit like a card art. I guarantee you they probably don't even know what the new map is. They probably just drew something up real quick just for the update show. Guarantee you that's what it was. They probably don't even know themselves. But they needed like a teaser, so they just threw it on the update show real quick. Just like some random shit. I don't know. But we will be getting one new map this year. And I think we need more than one new map, I can tell you right now. I think that's what we do need. We need way more than one map. But apart from that, not really much else revealed that was already in the patch notes. If you guys missed my Season 5 patch notes breakdown video from about a week and a half ago, I'll link that at the end of the video. It should be on screen right now or towards the end of the video. You can go check that out. I talk about everything else, all the balance, the other skins, stuff like that. They did show the Ink skin, the Season Pass skins, the Battle Pass skins all over again, stuff like that. But the main new thing that we needed and we need to see was the champion. Overall, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But overall, I think the new champion was just not what we needed for the game right now. At least from what I'm seeing and what I've seen from the update show. We didn't need this. We did not need this type of champion for the game right now. The game needs a really, really solid support. That's what the game desperately lacks right now. I think that's the one thing everybody wants for the game. And they're over here giving us shitty designed flanks that have half their abilities recycled from stuff that's already in the game. So, let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments down below. What you guys thought of the update show, what you guys thought of the Hi-Res Presents showcase. Congrats to everybody in the cosplay contest and everybody that actually won crystal rewards. Congrats to you guys. But apart from that, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I should have a Smite Season 9 patch notes video either already on the channel or already going to be going up later tonight. It's going to be a double upload, so hopefully you guys are hyped. Apart from that, see you guys. Have a good one.